2. How we doing, family? It's your boy, Yo! And this is another episode of the Ballpark Show. I go through every MLB game every day and try and narrow it down to the plays that I personally see the most value in. Today's Wednesday, June 10th, and I have 3 of my best bets in today's video. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite game in the comment section below. Without further ado, let me get into today's games. Recap yesterday. Horrible day on the diamond. I went 0-3 on my 3 best bets. It looked like the Orioles were going to come through in that first game against the Mariners, but multiple base running errors late cost them the game in extra innings. The Cubs let Tomoyuki Sugano pitch a quality start, then the Athletics pitching staff gets it done in the late game against the Brewers. I'm now 7-17 on every game played in June, back against the wall. I definitely feel the urgency, but at the same time, I don't think I've had horrible reads. A lot of one-run games and extra innings. I can turn things around by the end of this month. I've got 3 games today. Let's get right back in that win column as we do so well. In our first matchup of the afternoon, we have the Washington Nationals in San Francisco taking on the San Francisco Giants. This game's at Pick'em. You can find -110 on either side, and the total is 8 runs. On the mound, we have Foster Griffin going for DC. We have Robbie Ray going for San Francisco. Looking at the advanced numbers, I don't have a ton of faith in either of these starting pitchers. Griffin's been a great option for the Nationals considering they're 7-2 in his starts, but he is giving up a lot of hard contact, and it's not like he's been perfect considering he has a 3.6 current ERA. To my surprise, Robbie Ray has also gotten hit hard, and he's walking over 12% at batters, so this Nationals lineup can definitely get to him. I don't see a huge edge in terms of a side, but I am looking at the total in the first 5 innings. I expect both starters to give up a few runs, and neither bullpen has been elite this year. We also have 7 miles per hour wind blowing straight out, so that should help our case a little bit. I'm taking the Nationals and Giants over 4 runs in the first 5 innings as my first selection of the evening. Up next, we have the Texas Rangers in Kansas City taking on Kansas City Royals. Rangers are -123 on the money line, and the total is 10 runs. On the mound, we have Mackenzie Gore going for Texas, and we have Seth Lugo going for KC. This is actually a pretty good matchup, but I have more faith in Gore going up against this Royals lineup. Solid career numbers head-to-head, and while nothing jumps off the page, he's doing just enough to be a viable option this year. Strikeouts are there and he's limiting hard contact. That's more than I could say for Seth Lugo. He's coming off a tough outing against the Twins, and I would say this is a worse matchup with the Rangers offense heating up recently. Lugo's got a 5.2 expected ERA. I can see this Rangers lineup getting him in trouble, and it really come down to converting with runners on base. Texas also has a significant advantage in their bullpen. As long as their bats chip in a couple runs, I think we're getting a really good price. I'm taking the Rangers laying 1 run. You can find it for even money as my next selection of the evening. In our next matchup, we have the Chicago Cubs in Colorado taking on Colorado Rockies. Cubs are -170 on the money line, and the total is 12 runs. On the mound, we have Shota Imanaga going for Chicago. We have Michael Lorenzen going for Colorado. I wasn't even going to have this game in my video. At first, I only had 2 plays for today, but looking deeper at this pitching matchup, I have to take a shot with the Cubs. This will be Imanaga's Coors Field debut, so that's my only concern, but it's a great spot for a bounce-back outing after facing a pretty tough strength of the schedule. He's coming off of 4 bad games in a row, but let's look at what he was up against. The Athletics, who we know were heating up, the Cardinals, the Astros, and the Brewers. Now you're facing the Rockies. Even in Colorado, I think he can be decent tonight. We're all waiting for this Cubs lineup to finally wake up, and what better spot than against Michael Lorenzen? 8.0 current ERA, and it's even worse in Coors Field. The Rockies also have the worst bullpen in the league, while the Cubs pen ranks in the top 10, so even if it's a close game late, Chicago should still be able to put up runs. I know it's not fun after watching them getting crushed last night, but this is a great spot for a bounce back. I'm taking the Cubs on the run line. You can find it for -110 odds. This is my last and final selection. And that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm getting smoked, no way around it, but I've honestly been in worse spots and ended seasons profitable on this channel. All I gotta do is stay consistent and not let the losses knock me off my course. I greatly appreciate all the support so much. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, yo! And until the next one, I'ma catch y'all. Peace!